Hi friends, welcome to Best of Guru, and today we have another awesome guest in our channel, that is Dr. Vinoda Unam Garu from Hyderabad, and she is a lactation consultant as well as child birth educator, and she does physiotherapy too, and also she has so many things to cover. Let us know about her from her own voice. She has attended so many webinars, seminars, and events in Hyderabad. She worked in one of the reputed hospitals like Apollo in Hyderabad, as well as Bangalore hospitals in Bengaluru. And now she is residing in Hyderabad. And if you are in Hyderabad city, I think you must have known her name as of now. Hi, Vinoda madam. Welcome
Hello,
to
Andy.
Best of Guru.
Thank you, Andy. Very
So we
nice
are.
to be on this platform.
Thank you so much. We are very honored to have you after a long uh,
Waiting, I
request.
know we've been planning. We've been
Yeah,
planning. It came back
we
to COVID. Yeah, and
yes.
again now things are little smoother than before. So finally we could make it. I'm really happy for that.
Yeah, I am also lucky after so many postpones. At last, we made it. To know more about you, I think I know better of you by reading all your Facebook posts and all. I am regular in touch with you. But for our audience sake, please let me know about you and yourself in brief.
Yeah, sure, Andy. So I'm basically a physiotherapist. I've studied from Manipal University. It's a lovely university which got me exposed to lots of things. And my interest post physiotherapy, there is masters also, Andy, but I was not able to do masters because my field of interest was completely into women's field. So women's physiotherapy in masters was there only in few places in India. So I was waiting for that course on Mata, which will be closer to me for me to do the course. But luckily, when I moved to US, I was able to find my interest, and I've done some childbirth education courses. I've explored hypnobirthing in Bangalore, and after I had my kids, I started off with lactation. So things whichever are related to pregnancy, I think I have covered at least to some extent to make it holistic experience for the pregnant women. I think my education and my work, to some extent I'll be able to help them and let them have a satisfactory birth. I'm not a gynecologist, but the role of physiotherapy in relation to pregnancy and breastfeeding and postpartum అంటే డెలివరీ తర్వాత తీసుకోవాల్సిన జాగ్రత్తలు women కి చాలా ఉంటాయి. మామూలుగా ఫిజియోథెరపీ అంటే యూజువల్‌గా ఆర్థోపెడిషన్ కాంబినేషన్ తోటి వాళ్ళు వర్క్ చేస్తారు హాస్పిటల్స్‌లో. రీహాబ్‌కి యూజ్‌ఫుల్‌గా ఉంటుంది ఫిజియోథెరపీ అని చాలా మందికి ఆ ఐడియా ఉంటుంది. న్యూరాలజీలో కూడా ఒకవేళ హెమిప్లీజియా కానీ, ఏమైనా నర్వ్ డ్యామేజ్ అయితే దానికి రీహాబ్ ఉంటుంది. ఫిజియోథెరపీ అని తెలుస్తుంది. చాలా మందికి విమెన్స్‌కున్న ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఇవన్నీ దానికి ఫిజియోథెరపీకి రిలేటెడ్‌గా వర్క్ ఉంటుంది. రీహాబ్ చేసుకోవాలి. మేల్స్ కంటే ఎక్కువగా విమెన్‌కి దే గో త్రూ సో మెనీ న్యాచురల్ చేంజెస్ ఫస్ట్ స్టార్టింగ్ విత్ మెన్స్ట్రుయేషన్. టీనేజ్‌గా ఉన్నప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి దే ఎక్స్‌పీరియన్స్ థాట్. సో, ఆ టైంలో వచ్చే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్‌కి ఫిజియోథెరపీ. ఆ తర్వాత సెక్షువల్ యాక్టివిటీ అంటే మ్యారిటల్ ఏజ్‌లో ఐ మీన్ స్టేటస్ తర్వాత వచ్చే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కొంతమందికి ఇంటర్ కోర్స్ అంటే భయముంటుంది. సో, ఆ టైంలో రిలాక్సేషన్ ఎక్సర్‌సైజ్ కానీ మేము దానిలో కూడా ఫిజియోథెరపీ రోల్ ఉంటుందన్నమాట. చాలా మందికి తెలీదు. అందుకనే ఐ యామ్ ఎక్స్‌ప్లెయినింగ్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్. ఆ తర్వాత ప్రెగ్నెంట్ అవ్వడానికి ఫెర్టిలిటీ ఇష్యూస్. సో, దానికి రిలేటెడ్‌గా ఐ హావ్ డన్
Sorry to interrupt you, madam.
నో ప్రాబ్లమ్.
So this is a national channel. Most of our audience are English and
ఓకే.
Hindi,
నో
so they don't
ప్రాబ్లమ్.
understand Telugu. Can
నో
you please
ప్రాబ్లమ్. సో,
explain in
లెట్ మీ
English?
స్టార్ట్.
Yeah,
యాహ్! I thought the reverse.
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
Telugu would be
That's why
better.
I am also a little bit confused.
Okay.
Sorry
So
for
when
not saying that before.
no problem. So once the woman is trying to become a mom, she might have some issues related to fertility. So fertility related physiotherapy also we teach, or we'll try to overcome any issues that is related to that. I mean, fertility exercises, kani, like we try to teach them different things. So after that, once they become pregnant, they might have issues. They might have issues, um, trying to, manage with their back pain in pregnancy, or, how to prepare for being fit in pregnancy. Fitness is very, very important. In recent times, the awareness is good, but a few years back, pregnant women and exercise, nobody could imagine. Everybody used to think this is not the time to exercise, but trust me, that is the time when your body is undergoing many changes, and that is the time women will need physical therapy, exercises, related exercises. It's not that they can do any kind of exercise. We need some specific exercises. There are some do's and don'ts, and we work as a team with gynecologists, so we would like to know their history, and then only we teach them a proper exercise regime. And post that, how to deliver the baby. Many people do not know that in labor room also the women can be active, and we want them to be active. We don't want women to be lying down and delivering. We want them to create movement in their body. Once they are moving, that will help the baby to descend down. That will help the gravity to assist the baby to come down. And what is a partner's role? So we teach the partner also in these birthing classes how to help your wife when she's going through pain. And we'll teach the mother also what she needs to do, which position she needs to be, to cope up with the pain, what all things they can do together, what kind of emotional support she needs. So all these things will be covered in the birthing classes. Post which, again, she might be having issues with, mummy tummy, they call it as. So women find it very difficult. They do not understand why this back pain is coming. Most of them think that we have taken an epidural, that is the reason, or post delivery, this is what, and this is to be accepted as a norm. So that is not normal. Post delivery, also, you're supposed to be fit. That will be good for your overall general health. We will be dealing with assessing the mother and how to make her fit post delivery, and help with lactation issues. So many mothers having lots of challenges with breastfeeding, both pregnancy, delivery. Breastfeeding are, a physiological process which our body can function by itself, but because of the lifestyle, because of lack of knowledge, lots of problems are there in and around this. So my role is to just make their birthing journey and pregnancy journey more smoother and more satisfactory. So this is what I do.
Thank you
Right.
so much. And I have heard about physiotherapy, lady physiotherapies, because I have undergone a surgery to my femur bone, and I got 3 physiotherapists, out of which one is a lady. So I know about the physiotherapy which woman is taking
Yes.
care, but about
Very,
this
very
lactation and also this hypnobirthing, this is a new word for me, and I never seen such type of
right.
doctors or consultants. You are the
Yes.
one person whom
Right. I would like to
first,
explain
yeah,
even
please explain
regarding
about
that.
it.
Yes, yes. See, whatever our body does is only because of the command our mind gives, right? How will our mind give a command to the body will depend on what kind of things you're exposed to, what are your beliefs, what are your thoughts. That will only, it is ingrained in your brain, even in your subconscious level, it is already there. So that is what you're supposed to prepare your mind for. Once your mind is prepared, your body will do it properly. And I've done hypnobirthing because I want to prepare the mothers, not just their physical body, but also prepare their mind, because
Mm.
around pregnancy, delivery, breastfeeding, there are lots of myths and lots of fear about normal labor, or even if it is a cesarean, they do have lots of things. So moms go through a lot of guilt also. We don't want any mother, whether it is a cesarean or normal delivery, definitely to try for normal delivery.
Yeah, yeah.
But if she is landing up in a cesarean, we don't want her to feel guilty. So preparing her mind and body, and letting her make her own choices depending on the medical situation and her gynecologist, whatever is telling. We want her to experience the birth, whatever it is, in a pleasant way, whether normal delivery or a C-section. So that is the reason I took up hypnobirthing to prepare the mind as well. Right.
So how did you start this Happy Mom blog? You have a blog, and how
Yeah.
did you collaborate with Dr. Padmini, who is one of the
I
trainer?
collaborated with actually Dr. Jayashree.
Hmm.
Dr. Jayashree is actually practicing the same whatever I do. She's the one a few years ahead of me. So I was busy having babies, so she started off immediately, right? So she used to run this website, and I collaborated once I started my work in Hyderabad. We had a common platform. We were doing lactation course, so that's what connected us actually. And being physiotherapists and being childbirth educators, we could connect, and that is how I collaborated with her.
Coming to this breastfeeding and all, I saw some videos. What type of situation you advise them to have normal feeding? Because some are using bottle feeding, or some are using these type of machines. In foreign countries, we see most of those
Yes,
things.
lots of them breast pumps are
Yeah,
being used.
pumps.
Yes, in the West, it is a different situation. Most of the moms are working, and they do not have a support system like we have it here in India. So that is one reason there the pumping culture is more. But there are pros and cons of using breast pumps also. So I don't think this is the right platform to elaborate much in detail,
Yeah,
but
okay, no.
always, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
but always I want mothers to do direct breastfeeding, considering the benefits of direct breastfeeding. Once the baby is latching onto the breast and feeding, the baby is going to exercise lots of muscles. It's not the benefits only of breast milk. The baby is getting breast milk and getting immunity and all the benefits of breast milk. It doesn't end there. Mother is going to have benefits, and the physiological process, the action of breastfeeding, where the baby is opening the mouth, closing, sucking, swallowing, 63 muscles are being used over there. So that is how baby will have benefits like, baby's dental formula will be good, baby's respiratory issues, any diseases related to that will come down, because all these muscles are becoming functioning, and the speech problems will be less, ear infections will be less. So all these things will add on to direct breastfeeding rather than pumping. Pumping is recommended when the mother and baby are separated. Suppose mother is in, you know, mother baby is in an ICU, and mother can't give direct breastfeeding. Then pumping is recommended. Again, manual expression can also be done with her own hands, but pumping can also be done to make it more easier for her. So, I do not recommend any mom to just simply buy a breast pump. They should understand the pros and cons, when to use, how to use, what is the right breast pump to use. So all these things should be considered. It should be individually explained to each mother, not just because you have delivered recently. Somebody is gifting a breast pump so that she might use it. Not that.
Previously, in my situation, I used to drink milk up to 5 years in our
Yeah,
old
that,
days.
that was
So
a norm.
nowadays, one
That
year
was a
also they
very
are not.
normal thing earlier. But now, the society has changed so much. But I still do recommend the mothers to breastfeed till 5 years. But moms are working now, so they can pump and store that milk and then go back to work. But I recommend them to use their maternity leave as much as they can, at least minimum 6 months to 1 year if it is possible, and then continue with pumping minimum 2 years and maximum 5 years. It will be very healthy both for mother and baby as well.
So you are doing prenatal. I don't know exact word.
Prenatal
Yeah.
classes and birthing
So
classes. Yes.
there are some classes. One is for lactation, and one is before the couples are getting baby. That I
Yes.
don't know what type of classes you do. Can you please elaborate about that, madam? Before
I've done
giving
it.
birth.
Yes, yes. See, whatever is the name of the class, ultimately it is the preparation. So I've done yoga, hypnobirthing, and Lamas it is called as.
Okay.
So all these classes, the main aim is to help the mother to learn some good breathing exercises during labor. What kind of breathing will help her to relax? What kind of breathing will help her when she's delivering the baby, right? And then what kind of exercise will keep her fit? What are the healthy birth practices? Because you're not knowledgeable about what is going to happen and what are the right choices, if you're not knowledgeable about this, you yourself are choosing a path where there is no coming back to the actual, the correct path. So if you are having least knowledge about what is going to happen, then your choices will affect the mode of delivery also. If you are planning to have a natural delivery, we expect you to understand few basic things and follow certain birth practices. Especially, we in the classes we instruct wait for the labor to start on its own. Do not go by the due date. This is the one of the principle. So that will actually help you to help your body to start off naturally rather than going for induction. So again, that's a different thing. Induction will be advised by your gynecologist only if it is needed, but we do want you to have some information about what is induction, why should we wait regarding spontaneous labor. Spontaneous labor means that baby, once it is grown, it will give a signal to your body to start off labor. Then she will start getting the signals, right? Contractions, pains, or any other mucus plug dislodge, or the signals will be produced by the body. But always should go with the advice of your gynecologist. We should all work as a team. Just because we instruct that wait for the normal pains to start, it might not be the same situation for you, because your gynecologist is going to assess how the baby is doing and how you're doing. So if the baby is not doing well, she will ask you to go for induction. So we instruct in detail in the birthing classes so that they'll be prepared to handle the situation better.
So, is there any particular diet or any other tips you are adding?
Diet,
Because diet
we have
plays major
specialists
role.
for diet. Yes, we have specialists for diet, so I will not be recommending any diet, but
Acha.
healthy
You
ways
are
of
not into
eating.
dietitian. So
I am
somewhere
not
I
into
saw that
diet.
you have so many skills.
I do give diet as a general thing, because we
Okay,
are in
general
this
diet.
field in general, like eat healthy. These are basic things anybody as a medical field person will know. So I will be giving a little bit of talk on that. And what I do is I create groups for the mothers where they can give healthy food for their babies. Healthy, they discuss among themselves, and I try to add on something to
Hmm.
that, like healthy birth choices. Sometimes I give them tips, what is the best complementary food they can give to their babies, something like that. And for the mothers also, how to eat healthy for themselves, how to keep the family's health better by giving good food to the family.
So what
This
is
is
the right time to consult?
unofficial guidance only, not proper guidance like a professional. If you have some problem and approaching me, I'll be the wrong person to guide
Okay.
regarding the diet.
So what is the right time to consult a lactation consultant or consultant like you? Because sometimes it will be good to consult
Not just
before.
regarding lactation, in
Yeah.
pregnancy, what we recommend is the early the better. If the couple's approach is little early, we will be giving them exercises, we will be counseling them what is going to happen, we will do a labor rehearsal for them, we will be educating them how to handle their baby, newborn baby care. We'll be telling how the partner can help, what positions can be there. So all these things need proper preparation. So the early the better. If at all you think that there are some hiccups in the first 3 months, so at least after the third month is done, that is the best time to approach for birthing classes, where we will be covering even lactation in that.
So you are providing so many services like lactation, physiotherapy and all, and there are, I think, 4 to 5 other services also you are
Yeah.
providing. Is there
Yeah.
any separate hospital for your clinic, or you are as a consultant in some? I saw
I'm
some of the
visiting.
reputed hospitals. You are there as a consultant.
Yes, sir. I am actually a visiting
Vikram
consultant.
Hospitals, Pratima, and so many things.
Yes, some hospitals I'm not visiting now. Some hospitals I've recently added. So I'm visiting right now at Apollo Cradle. I will be visiting every day over there. Both Jubilee Hills Apollo Cradle and at Kondapur Apollo Cradle as well. And I'm a visiting consultant at a few other hospitals like KIMS and Ankura, Lotus, and FemCity. Recently, I've started. So these are the places I do visit.
So
So
if
if
anybody
anything,
wants to consult you, what is the right place to go?
they
Is
can
there
directly
your
ping
website is
me.
there?
Yes, my FB page is there. I keep posting there, and my WhatsApp number is also there. So they can
Okay,
ping
good.
me and check with me. So that will be easier because
Yes, yes,
nobody will know what time I will be available at which place. So
exactly.
yeah.
So coming to
So
your personal thing, what about your education? You have so many certificates and you got some rewards. And what was the wow moment? We all have some wow. Sometimes we will do so many things. We will get recognized for one that thing, first thing, which we feel very happy about it. So I have
okay.
seen lot of rewards and awards you have taken. And what was your
Yes,
first one?
yeah, I think I've got some good moments, but currently, what the wow moment is, my college is having an alumni meet. Virtual meet is done. We will be meeting physically soon, and the college where I've studied, they're hosting webinars,
Oh,
alumni webinars. So I will be soon talking in that. So that is a big wow moment for me. And as usual, I think every mother can say once the baby is born, that is a big wow moment for me. I cannot miss that part saying.
madam, any more wow moments apart from that?
So one of the wow moments is me having a role in the LambCon conference.
Hmm.
It is a very big platform created for South Asia. For the first time, this platform is created for the breastfeeding field. So in this platform, one of the hospitals I work with has hosted a breastfeeding workshop where I was a part of training professionals, doctors, nurses, dietitians, whoever were interested, professionals. We were able to train 30 to 40 people in that conference regarding this advanced breastfeeding lactation workshop. So this is one of the recent moments. This had happened in KIMS Hospital, KIMS Cuddles at Kondapur.
Okay.
So that is one of the wow moments.
Yeah, thank you so much. So
Because this is
almost
the
30
second
plus
time.
feedbacks or whatever may be there. They will be
Yeah.
feeling very happy after consultation, consulting. So those are the feedbacks. Which one is your what you call heart touching moment? Because some are easy to guide, some are very tough to guide, and some are
Okay.
very complicated. But still,
Right.
you did your best to
I
guide.
can't say one is more and one is less, something like that. I truly can't say. But very recently, I think one of the moms has shared her birth story, complete birth story, the journey from her pregnancy. In her labor, also, I was helping. But here, labor physically, I was not able to help because during the COVID time, the number of people attending the delivery was restricted so much. So I was giving her over the phone support, which exercise to do, what her husband can do. So that was like a very different experience for me. Usually it will be a physical thing. So the mommy delivered, naturally. I think even without epidural. So this kind of, I can't say one is good and one is bad
Yeah, yeah,
definitely
yeah.
because
Normally,
the minute
if we
the
say
minute,
one, other will get
yeah,
disappointed.
the minute the baby latches onto the mother for the first time, I don't know if it is a very big wow moment for the mother, but it
Hmm.
is equally big for me also. Because as a
Definitely,
mother,
because you are making one person to give another person birth means that's a very
yes,
I
that's
cannot say in English, but in Telugu we can say that Devatvikram, like
definitely.
they
I
see you as
really love
a
being,
goddess.
being able to help mothers in this field, because personally also I faced all these things, and during pregnancy, during labor, this is what I really experienced, right? And during breastfeeding, I did have challenges. Though we are in the medical field, doesn't mean that we will not have challenges. You are becoming a first time mother, or even though a second time mother, whatever it is, you can't have just the knowledge is not going to help. Practically, when you are doing it, you will find difficulties. So new moms should not be, pointed, oh, she's not breastfeeding, oh, she didn't have normal delivery. It is the first experience for her. If you can do something for her, please try to do, but do not say that, oh, she doesn't want to give milk, that's why she is not giving. So this kind of things should not be there around mother. She needs lots of help actually. Some of the mothers are gynecologists and pediatricians who approach, and they also have issues. It doesn't mean that because we are in the field and we are working, will not have challenges. Everybody will have their own share of practical challenges, right?
So every partner has their role to play
Yes, very
like
much.
this. And I saw most of the videos have the male, whoever the
Partner
husbands are,
supporting
they
in the
are
class.
feeling more excited than the ones who has taken the consultant.
Yes,
That says the success of you. And
thank
coming to
you.
this COVID, madam, some people are hesitant to take the vaccination because they are breastfeeding or they are pregnant. Maybe whatever maybe the issues. What you
Yes.
say about that? Is it advisable to
Initially,
take?
there were no trials, and it was delayed, so they didn't announce vaccine for pregnant moms. But later on, everybody is supposed to take, whether you're pregnant or not, they are supposed to take COVID vaccination for sure. But please take an S from your gynecologist. That is a must. Everybody should take. Approach them once, because pregnancy might have small challenges. You have to consider that. So just take an okay from your gynecologist, and even lactating mothers, they can go for COVID vaccination. No problem. I think most of the population is now anyways vaccinated, and I think going through the second dose already.
So how is the situation in Hyderabad now? So we got
Yeah,
everything
seems to be
100%.
fine, but we still have to be more vigilant. Wear masks, stop attending crowded places, and social distancing and sanitizing are a must again.
Okay.
With the new
So
variant coming, I think again we'll have to, we must not be pushed into lockdown phase again. That becomes more difficult again. So it's better we start being vigilant and try to avoid that situation,
exactly.
preventing the spread.
I think prevention is better than cure.
Yes,
So
yes,
most
yes,
of
very much.
the people are not wearing masks nowadays.
Yes,
So that is the major thing. I think yesterday I saw a post that they are imposing fine again, 1,000 rupees, who is not
yes,
wearing mask. But that is also not working most of the time, because people don't even care about the fines and all. They should get into
yes,
their own minds and they have to behave like
yes.
what we
Again,
call
again, I think in all the
society.
media,
Yeah.
again, you need to
Socially
again,
responsible is not there, most of the people.
yes,
Social
yes, that is
responsible.
going to affect you ultimately. So you have to be really careful. Everybody should feel that they are also responsible. No, they are not something different. They have to follow the norms. Only then, as a society, we can survive better.
So for a pregnant woman, there is a lot of stress and anxiety, definitely. And what type of a little bit of tips you will give for them?
Yes, yeah. Stress, anxiety is all because lack of knowledge
And
or
due to
listening
Corona, it has been doubled now.
more. It has doubled really. So first is be knowledgeable about what is what, and know how you're going to handle your labor. Understand, see, for everything usually we prepare very well. If you are going to a college and joining, we find out what is the course, how it will be helpful, how many hours I will have to attend the college, how much fees it is, everything in detail. So when it comes to pregnancy and delivery, we, recently only people started exploring what is going to happen. It is better I know in detail. If that knowledge is not there, you will not be able to, actually process it better. If your body will be capable of doing the function properly, but if your mind is not prepared, then automatically the body will give up. So you have to prepare your mind and learn some relaxation techniques. Be knowledgeable and relaxation techniques. You can do pranayamas and certain breathing exercises. And in hypnobirthing, we do teach them certain tips to relax also. So to a great extent, that will be very helpful. And I forgot to mention about bonding with the baby. The
Mm.
most important thing. There is so much science behind that right now. So it's very important to bond with your baby in pregnancy from the time, around fourth month of pregnancy. Your baby will start listening to, the outside sound. So the baby is listening to your heartbeat and listening to your voice, your partner's voice. So it's very important that you create a better environment around you, a
Mm.
positive environment around you. So we can add one more point that parents need to understand, very important to bond with their baby in pregnancy itself.
So they should be very careful that they should be not quarreling in between. These before pregnancy are shouting at each other. Or
Yes.
most of the people nowadays with work from home, it is happening more and more. So I think that could be a
You
better.
must definitely provide a
Treat,
peaceful
treat her
environment.
very
Definitely,
carefully, like a glass.
mother is going through a lot of not just physical changes in pregnancy. There are lots of emotional
Mental,
changes.
yeah,
Most probably, she's thinking how to handle this newborn. She's become a responsible person now. It's a new experience for her, for which, when she has to give so much care for the baby, she might have to compromise on her work sometimes, you know, or she has her own responsibilities financially, or she would like to continue work, but she doesn't want to continue work because she wants to give maximum time for her baby. So she's worried literally about lots of things. It's important to sit and discuss rather than, worry so much. Always sit, discuss. Communication will solve lots of things.
exactly. Communication is key.
Yes. And in
So,
pregnancy,
yeah.
it is very, very important. Mother should really feel connected to the partner. Only then he will be able to help her in labor, and both of them can work together. The journey itself will become, a memorable thing for them.
Definitely. So, what are your current and future projects? What you are going to do now and in future? What you are willing to do?
Maybe I want to start training people, which I'm already doing by training students, but I would like to train even the nurses, have my own setup, small setup. I don't know if it is in near future or little later. I want to do something in the academic field also. Like I've been approached for, physiotherapy course classes and all. So I might be doing that as well. And birthing center is another one.
Mhm.
So there are couple of plans. Not sure how it is going to, work out for me. So I'll have to wait and see for that.
Thank you, and I wish you all the best, madam, for whatever you are doing now and in future also. And is there anything to add to our audience about you
Um,
or
I
whatever they
mean,
want to do?
yes, pregnancy is only one time, two time. It's a life experience. Please try to make it more memorable. This is the most important thing your brain will remember forever in life. You may be forgetting, even if after becoming old, you may be forgetting everything else in life. But this moments you will be clinging on to them till your death. So just make them more memorable. Enjoy your pregnancy. Prepare well. Have a lovely journey in pregnancy, delivery, and breastfeeding.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for coming to Best of Guru, madam. And friends, I will be leaving her contact details and also her website details in my video description. Please do check it out. And if you are from Hyderabad, then you are so lucky that you can directly contact Dr. Vinoda Garu. If you have any doubts and questions relating to what lactation or this parenting thing and all, definitely you can consult her. Thank you so much, madam. After so much time, at last I am very
We
happy
can
to have
finally
you
make it.
on my channel.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. It is really a lovely platform. You bring in so many different kinds of people, and I was literally not knowing regarding those blogs that
Yeah,
you have
I
actually
have
shared.
different sector
Uh,
people, and you are
yes.
the first one in this sector, that is lactation,
Okay.
whatever
Yeah.
child. I have two doctors. I think one is ENT doctor before, but this specialist is first time.
Thank you so much.
So
I
honored.
hope to create awareness to a lot of people, and we will be able to help more people who have any issues regarding this in this field. I'll be more than glad to help them out.
Thank you so much, and have a
Thank
nice day,
you.
madam.